whispering, suspenseful tone, the wind howls like a hungry animal across the endless white desert of Antarctica. For 2 months, the sun hasn't shown its face, leaving the sky a permanent bruise of black and deep purple. Here at Outpost Helix, the world feels frozen in a state of eternal twilight. I'm Dr. Mara Jensen, a glaciologist, or at least I was. Now, I'm just the last one. It started with a sound. A slow, deliberate wet scratching coming from inside the supply bay. I thought it was just the ice shifting, groaning under its own immense weight. But then I heard it. A giggle, high-pitched, guttural, and disturbingly childlike. "Who's there?" I called out, my voice trembling almost as much as the flashlight in my hand. The beam cut through the darkness and landed on a shadow. It was small, hunched over, with long ears like frozen icicles and a grin that stretched far too wide for its tiny head. I blinked, just for a second, and it was gone. Of course, the others didn't believe me. Isolation sickness, they called it. Cabin fever. They laughed it off, told me I was seeing things. But their laughter died on the second night when the power failed. The generator had been ripped open, clawed apart from the inside, wires and something else were frozen together in a grotesque mess, and there, in the dim pulsing red of the emergency lights, we saw them tracks, small, bare footprints leading out from the generator and disappearing into the blizzard. Labubu had arrived. The legend we'd read online was just a silly folktale. It described Labubu as a harmless, mischievous forest spirit from some far-off tropical land. A collector of toys and lost baby teeth. A joke. But this thing was no joke. It had followed a shipping container, one filled with collectible figures lost months ago at sea. The cargo drifted, it froze, and it washed ashore right here on our ice shelf. Now, it wanted to play. Dr. Cole was the first to vanish. We found him later, hanging upside down from the communications tower, his mouth horrifically stuffed with packed snow. Then Technician Ray. She disappeared into the ice tunnels beneath the station. We only found her audio recorder, still whispering her last words on a loop. "It's behind me. It's laughing." One by one, they were taken. Now, on the 6th night, it's just me. I've sealed myself inside the main lab, barricading the door with every heavy object I can find. Outside, the wind screams, but now it sounds like children crying. Just a moment ago, I risked a look through the frosted window. I saw it. A small, skipping silhouette against the swirling snow, its floppy ears bouncing with a sickening cheerfulness. It was dragging something. No asterisk, someone asterisk. Behind it, into the storm. I'm recording this as my final log. To anyone who finds this message, do not, under any circumstances, open the shipping crate marked Labubu. It's not a toy. It's not a collectible. It's a parasite that imitates joy. It wears the faces and mimics the voices of the people it takes. And it's still out there playing its terrible games in the dark. A soft tapping sound is heard from right behind the speaker's perspective tap. Another soft tap, closer tap. A chilling, perfect mimic of Mara's own voice whispers, "Wanna play, Mara?" Months later, a recovery team would find Outpost Helix buried under 6 meters of solid ice. They found no bodies, no signs of struggle, just a dozen sets of small, barefoot prints circling the station in the snow. And on the lab's frozen windowsill, a single, solitary doll, its plastic smile frozen perfectly in place. Thank you for joining me on this chilling tale. If you enjoy stories that explore the darkness at the edge of the world, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Stay safe and always check what's hiding in the shadows.